All right, guys, what is going on? So I have you guys creating your own meal plan, and I thought I should give you guys an example of how I would build one and how it works. So let's get started. Very simple. I'm going to keep the numbers like simple. Obviously everyone here, not obviously, but most people weigh over 100 pounds here, but I'm going to use 100 pounds as an example, and I'm going to use 1,500 calories as an example. So let's say I weigh 100 pounds, which means I need 100 grams of protein. And MyFitnessPal also told me that I need 1,500 calories. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to think about what are the stuff I love to eat, and with what I eat, I need the right amounts of it to not only hit my 100 grams of protein, but hit my 1,500 calories. So when I write this down, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take the food you like. You're gonna have to either go into Google or MyFitnessPal and type it in to see what the nutrition facts are. So if you love, shrimp or ground beef or salmon or trout, you'll need to go in there and see, per cup, per 100 grams, how much protein and how much calories it is, and write it into your meal plan, okay? And I want you to send it to me so I can see it. So for me, I'm gonna do my own, okay? Assuming I weighed 100 pounds. So I love eggs. I love eggs. I've been eating eggs for years nonstop. I usually have 4 eggs in the morning. And some of this is just going to be like, it's not going to be exact, but I'm going to give you an example of what I would do. So I have 4 eggs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in MyFitnessPal. I'm going to type in eggs, put in 4, and see how much protein and how much calories that is, right? So right here we have protein and calories, okay? So let's say the eggs are 14 grams of protein. And let's make it simple, 300 calories, right? Probably actually be less than that, but we'll see. And then in the morning, because it has only 25 grams of protein, it's my main meal, and I need to be having 30 grams of protein in my main meals. I'm going to have some beans. It's a low carb. It's going to digest fast. It's fiber. It's going to help slow my insulin response. So I'm going to have half a cup. Let's say, I'm just pretending, let's say it's 5 grams of protein. It could be a little more, could be a little less. And let's say that equals out to, 200 calories. Whether it does or doesn't, we're just, saying for quick sakes. So that whole complete meal is 30 grams of protein and 500 calories, right? So I mapped it out already, just like the example that we made. So now it's snack time. So I need to figure out, what am I going to have for a snack? Well, you could have Greek yogurt. You could have protein. You can have cottage cheese, really whatever you want. I'm going to have a protein shake because that is actually what I eat. That's what I drink. That's what I like as a snack, or tuna usually. Now I know automatically that gives me 30 grams of protein. Automatically. And let's just be simple. It's normally about 160 calories, but I'm going to write 200 calories here, just because to make the math simple. So again, I'm at 30 grams here and 200 calories. So anytime I circle it, it's just the final number that I got to. Okay? Now I need lunch. Now you can have whatever you want for lunch, right? Whether it's salmon, trout, ground beef, pig, whatever animal, whatever protein you want. If you're a vegan, same thing. Let's say for lunch I have salmon, because I really enjoy salmon. And let's say I have 100 grams of it. So I'm going to go to my food scale, I'm going to weigh it, and I'm going to see how many grams of meat that I'm eating, and see how much protein is inside of that meat. So 100 grams of salmon, let's say, is roughly 30 grams of protein. Could be a little bit more than 100 grams of salmon, but we'll put 30 grams of protein that's in there. And let's say it's, 200 calories, just to make it easy, right? Then with the salmon, I decided I want quinoa as well. And I decided I'm going to have half a cup. Let's say, for funsies, that gives me 5 grams of protein. And then, let's say overall it's, 300 calories, which it isn't going to be. But we'll make it easy. So that's 35 grams of protein. That's 500 calories. So right now I'm at 1,200 calories. Okay, I'm only allowed 300 more calories. 1,200 calories minus this, I have 300 more calories for the day that I'm allowed. And what the great thing is, I'm already at 95 grams of protein, and it's already lunch. Look at that. I almost hit my protein. I almost hit my calorie. So that means because I'm really close to it, I really don't need another snack. I'll probably just eat dinner or my post-workout meal. So this is assuming you're at 1,500 calories and 100 grams of protein, right? So now I'm going to have my dinner. And let's say I want steak. I'm going to have steak. I'm going to have 4 ounces of steak. And I'm just going to say that's like, you know, let's just say 30 grams of protein again. So actually, my steak is high in protein, so it could be more than that actually. But again, guys, I would need to actually measure it and look it up. Normally, I eat the same foods. I don't always eat steak, but normally after you weigh it a while, you start weighing your foods and you look into it. You start to know how much protein is an exact amount of everything, right? And then I'm going to have some veggies, and I'm not going to track my veggies because, you know, they don't really account for a ton of calories, and they don't really account for, they mostly account for the micronutrients, right? So my steak right there, let's say 200 calories. My veggies I'm not going to add. So right now, what am I at? I'm at 5,002. So I'm at 1,400 calories, which means I have about 100 calories left in my day. So let's say for that 100 calories, because of my 80-20 rule, I just want a piece of chocolate. Again, guys, this is 80-20 rule, right? This is 80-20 rule. So, and I don't normally put this in here. Maybe some people would disagree, but if you want to stick with a good diet, you have to also enjoy yourself, right? I'm going to make sure it's no more than 100 calories. Okay, that chocolate, no matter what you do, no more than 100 calories, right? So when I look at all of this, right, I know that when it comes down to it, I've now had 1,500 calories, so I've hit my goal, okay? And then, in terms of my protein, I have 30 here, I have 30 here, I have 35 there, and then I have 30 here. Okay, so that's actually 125 grams protein, which is beautiful. You can definitely go over your amount of calories, which is awesome. So look, I just made my own meal plan. I know exactly how much protein I had in the day. I know exactly how much calories I had. And the great thing is MyFitnessPal is going to do this for you. But I want you to know the math and the science behind it of putting this stuff together and understanding why you're tracking it. So without using MyFitnessPal,